I did a little bit of DMT this week while I was here. A friend of mine hooked me up with a small amount of DMT, not a crazy amount. I probably enough for we wasted a little bit, but me and Kim did some together, and she was really terrified to do it. And I had done a little bit before in the past, just like once again mild, not doing it the way that they suggest you to do it, which is like you gotta like the way they fucking suggest you to do DMT. Go look it up. It's kind of crazy. You have to like lay down like a screen and then like a layer of like tobacco and then the DMT, then another layer of tobacco, then some weed, and you gotta light it at a certain distance from the weed so you don't burn the DMT. It's a whole fucking to do. So I had a buddy of mine who was like, "Yeah, dude, I got this vape pen that I rigged to a lower heat, and it'll burn the DMT at a lower heat, and you do it." And I did it, and it was very very mild. I did not go deep enough. You need to take big huge fucking hits, and I took okay size hits, and I just couldn't really get it going like crazy. But it was enough that we saw smoke coming out, and I took a bunch, and you close your eyes, you feel that warmth come over your body. And the way I would describe this mild, like I would almost say microdosing version of DMT, is you close your eyes and you know the if you close your eyes right now, you'll start to see some like little colors and shapes. If you just kind of let your like eyes wander into your head, I I maybe not everybody, maybe I'm fucking crazy. I don't know. Do that and then let me know if you see colors and shapes and shit. I used to press on my eyes when I was a kid to create like colors and shapes, but if I close my eyes right now, I'll start to like see shit a little bit, right? Not even, it'll just if you just focus a little bit. And what happens is with DMT, it really just fucking it kind of warps those shapes a lot faster. So that color kind of comes and it hits you and it opens up, and then your mind just slowly starts to go through it. And with this microdosing version of this, it almost feels like you're slowly kind of going to a place, like you're going, through this sort of journey, and it's pulling you through this thing, and it doesn't. When they say in DMT, I guess they'll say you break through. I guess when you take a large amount of it, I feel like you shoot through that first part of it very fast, and then you're on a whole other fucking level of consciousness. And that's not where I'm getting on this smaller version of what I'm doing. I'm closing my eyes and the visualizations are coming, and it's colorful and it's bright, and I'm seeing, solids go to liquids, and it's kind of this world kind of unfolding around me, and I see a room starting to open up and it feels aquatic, but it's not. I know I'm in a fucking room. I know I'm sitting in a hotel room. I know, my chick's right there. I know the TV's in front of me. I know I can open my eyes at any time and it's fine. There's also no negativity or no like spiritualness to what I experienced with it so far. It's just visual. Like you're looking at a video game, or you're looking down into, almost if somebody put a virtual reality goggles and you're like, hey, look at this. And Kim wasn't going to do it at all. She was like freaked out, and she was like, now this feels like really scary. And then after I did it, I was just like, look, this isn't even enough to get you to go fucking crazy. This is like actually probably a good first experience with it, because now, yeah, look, I did this one other time very similarly, but this was a little bit deeper this time. I went a little deeper this time, did a little more this time. Now I really want to go. I really want to go. And I'm not one of these spiritual people. I don't believe that you're fucking talking to God. I do believe it is just a drug, and it's affecting your eyes and your mind and the way you feel, and it's just warping that reality for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, not even. I was out for like 6 or 7 minutes when we did it today. By the way, I did this a couple hours ago. It's not like mushrooms where you take it and then your whole day is fucked up and you got to think about it for the rest of the day. I did this 2 hours ago. I couldn't be any more lucid and any more like clear headed. I'm not trippy or like, oh man, I went to a deeper place. Like, I'm literally, dude, I saw some shit. I saw some cool visual shit. It was very fun. It was really, it was mild compared to mushrooms and acid and other things that I've done. When you do acid, it is a fucking 8 hour journey, dog. I did like 7, 8 hits of liquid acid, maybe even more. I don't even know how many hits I did. It was crazy once, and nothing will scare me more than that. I tripped for 24 hours. Nothing will scare me for more than that ever. Okay, and so this isn't like as scary. Maybe some people find DMT very scary. I'm really intrigued to go from one place and then really go deep, do the big 4 or 5 gigantic, they use a big glass pipe when you watch videos online of how to really do it. and then blast into that space. And I know that they talk about ego death and they talk about going into these dark places and looking at yourself and looking into your soul. I don't know. Maybe I'm a skeptic. I don't know how real that side of it is. Because when I've done mushrooms, I get emotional too. I get very like, oh my God, I got to fix my life. But it is, I almost look at it as a side effect, and I have a little bit more of an understanding of that now that I've tripped. I've tripped on mushrooms probably 30 times, on acid probably a dozen times. Like I've tripped a lot in my life. So I think my understanding of it is a little bit different. I understand what a bad trip is like. When people are talking about it, it's like, set and setting. When you do DMT, the biggest thing is your set, where you are, where you're doing it, and your setting, your mental setting, meaning what type of state are you in, the people that you're around, the mood that you're in. Do you have things going on? Do you have bills due that day? Are you in a fight with your girlfriend? If you have a wrong mindset, or maybe that's the set. I don't know. I guess that's the set mindset. You're in the wrong mindset. You're in a negative space. You're scared. You're nervous. Whatever it might be, you're setting yourself up for a bad trip. And that's the same. That's if you fucking smoke weed. I think when people get paranoid on weed, that's what it is. It's set and setting, right? And then the environment that you're in. If you're in a fucking fast car with a stranger that you don't know, it's like, yeah, don't take a hallucinogen. You're gonna have a fucked up time. But if you're with one of your best friends who's going to take care of you, if you get freaked out or scared at all, somebody who loves you, you're in an apartment or a safe space where you feel really comfortable and that's a place where you know it kind of can't go wrong. So I've had fucking bad trips, and I almost anytime I do mushrooms, I always have like a little bit of a negative experience at one point. I have a fucking blanket wrapped around me, and I'm scared for my life, and I'm thinking about all the fucked up shit in my life and any lie that I've ever told, and I really start looking at myself and the things that I could be doing better. But at the end of it, I always come out of it going like, oh yeah, how's that bad? That's like kind of therapy. You're looking at the fucked up shit that you think and do and have done, and maybe how you could be better to your friends and family and things, and you come out of these things and go, oh, I should be better. Every time I come out and I should go, I should be better. And I think that's sort of a therapeutic side. I think with hallucinogens, you can also sort of be guided into, whatever it is. It is your mind and it's your imagination. I think there's a reason that everybody sees cats because you hear about people seeing cats on DMT. So you start going, oh, where's the cats? And you see them, you know. But in that sense, you can sort of be. I think if you were to, use this for the right reason and to look at certain things. If you were to take mushrooms, for example, and say, I'm going to really fucking think about my career on mushrooms, and that's going to be the central focus of this, is I'm going to really focus on my career and think about it, and maybe put on headphones and some relaxing music and a blindfold even, and really start to, you will come out of it with a better understanding of your career. You'll probably come out of it thinking that your career doesn't fucking matter that much, and that you should love your friends more. That's always the message. Some stupid fucking hippy dippy bullshit like that. But the reality of that's actually a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's actually legitimately something that people should feel. So fuck it, dude. What, hippies aren't bad people. These people want to love the earth and fucking create happiness. How's that a negative or bad thing at all?